Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're here at the Havilah Cemetery. Havilah burned last year, and whenever I first started looking this up I didn't know that it had burned last year. I could find almost no pictures for it before it burned or after it burned, even though it's a historical area and it's on California's 100 list of historical places. There was a gold rush museum out here and it burned down. Everything that was out here pretty much burned. Everybody's houses burned down. It's pretty bad, and it's California. Gavin Newsom apparently came out here and he said that he's going to give them money and do things for them to be able to fix it, but we all know how that's going to go because it's Gavin Newsom. They haven't gotten anything done yet. So let's take a look at the cemetery.
Yeah, it's a one-way gate.
Alright. Show you guys the historical markers. This one says Havilah County Seat, Kern County, 1866 to 1873. Marked by the Kern County Parlors, NDGW, NSGW, dedicated June 2nd, 1935.
That's old.
It burned down in 1920, they rebuilt it in 1976, and now it's burned down again. So it'll probably be rebuilt in like 100 years.
56 years, I think, was our calculation it took to rebuild it.
Yeah, I figure at this point in time it'll take even longer. This is the site of the First Catholic Church of St. Joseph's and Cemetery. Built in Kern County in August 1866, it was established by Father Francis Dade, the circuit priest. Headquartered in Visalia, the Catholic Church here in Havilah was moved to Bakersfield in 1873 when the gold ran out. Built in Bakersfield in 1881 and is still a principal parish to this day. Dedicated on June 7th, 2014, Havilah Historical Society and E. Clampus Vitus. Peter Lebec, Chapter 1866. And I'm not sure if there were graves right here or not. There might have been.
It kind of looks like not here. Like this is a newer section. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe it's going to still be used.
I don't know. That tree branch is on its last leg.
And this one says St. Joseph Catholic Cemetery, established circa 1875, owned by the Diocese of Fresno, 1550 North Fresno Street, Fresno, California, 93703, 559-488-7400, Fresno Catholic Cemeteries, with another phone number. This reminds me of like a school thing where you're going through it, or like a bleachers.
Oh, yeah.
The bleachers area.
I'd like to note, this is not a very big cemetery. Look at
No,
that.
it's pretty small.
That's the
But
fence corner over there.
there's a lot of people buried here. This right here is for all the people that are buried here, but they're not sure where they're at. And it seems crazy that a lot of these people were almost 100 years old when they passed away.
Where do we want to start walking? Jeez.
Let's start over here. We'll make our way this way. Yeah.
Okay. The ground is so
person-
soft here.
1899 to 1961. And that's probably a gravestone too. This one is.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Is like I feel like they didn't have normal gravestones.
No.
So like a pile of rocks. I mean, it works.
I've noticed a lot of places too, from real old cemeteries like this, didn't have rows like we do now. They just kind of randomly buried them wherever they thought it was pretty.
Yeah, like under a tree.
Yep. Because that one right there is a broken headstone, it looks like. It's got to be.
Well, yeah, and it's upside down, so and I don't want to.
Yeah, I didn't want to disturb it. Oh, this one's super old too. 1876 and died 1879. Oh, they were little. That's sad. 1877, 1878, 1870. These were all babies. They were only a couple years old.
1 year, 3 years, 5 years.
That's sad. Why'd they all die? 79, 79, 78. So both of these babies They both died in April, a couple of days apart from each other. This one was also in April, but the year before. I wonder what happens during April. What kind of sickness comes around, and maybe pneumonia or something like that.
Well, April is Easter.
That's so rude. That's probably one too. It's got a couple of them right there. It's just crazy how this swoops way back. I'm assuming at some point in time, this cemetery might have actually been bigger and it might have been further back this way, and it's just... I don't know though. I can't find pictures of it online good enough to tell what it looked like.
See, that could have been a headstone.
And there's probably a good chance that it was. We've seen a lot of graveyards where they do that and they write on them.
Oh, there's more. See, like that's...
Yep, and this one says G.des.
See, and I think that little rock, like, look,
It might be too.
it's in the middle of this row.
Yeah, like this was a little row of them. Yeah, because you can see where these ones fell out of the things they were in. And you find all kinds of stuff like this just laying on the ground as we're walking.
Oh, tons of quartz in this
That's why I
area.
wonder if it's from people's gravestones and different things.
So look at this one. Look, Laura,
I'm going to put it on that gravestone.
look how eroded that one is.
That's super bad. See, the last cemetery we went to, if you guys watched the video, you saw how they put all the tombstones and the metal to hold them together. Maybe they'll actually get to do that.
They tried to.
Well, they did, but it probably all needs to be redone again. So maybe they'll actually get to do that. Maybe some of that money Gavin Newsom's going to give them is going to fix it. Feels like this is probably a grave. It's kind of a long area.
Yeah, it goes.
In old graveyards like this, it's kind of hard to
Discern.
Yeah, because it's time has completely just covered so many things up. And if they're graveyards that don't get a lot of attention, then they stay like this. It was probably off the fence.
Yeah, 100%.
Super rusty. Oh, that rock feels funny. That rock feels hollow.
See, like that's
Look
probably.
how shiny that is. Sorry, I'm being a magpie. Look how shiny that is. That's super shiny. It just caught my eye when I turned around.
The little silver spots.
Yeah. It looks like glitter in the rock. And this one right here. Like, look at how pretty this quartz is in it. I don't know if you guys can see in the videos good enough how shiny this stuff actually is. Oh, it's real cold. That's kind of crazy. It's freezing cold and it's in this one. Usually rocks get warm. Just like I wondered if that's a grave or if it's just a real big anthill. Because it has a hole in the middle. And I've seen huge anthills like that. And it's kind of sandy. Just like I think that might be a grave. Look how shiny this is.
I know it's got something in it.
So shiny.
I mean,
There's some super pretty rocks out here. And if you like looking at rocks in graveyards, you'd probably love this graveyard.
Oh, for sure.
Ew, watch out for those. Those are awful. I'm gonna get that stuff in here. It's like, look at this. This is crazy. I know we came to a graveyard. I'm showing you rocks. Look at the inside of that. That's like a...
Oh, it's rose quartz.
Yeah. It's super
And that's
bright.
a real vibrant rose. Jeez.
Here.
Oh, well.
Can you see it better in the sunlight?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that I honestly think that a lot of these little pits and things are graves. And that's what that marker is up there for, because they don't know exactly where everybody's at now. It's like that in a lot of old cemeteries.
Check this out.
I thought mass grave, when they said that, meant that a whole bunch of people were just buried in that spot, and sometimes it does. But sometimes they do that because they don't know where everybody's buried. They just know they are. So they'll put a gravestone, and that's what they call the mass grave, with everybody's names on it. But that doesn't mean they're all buried in that one spot. And this right here is really cool because that was probably a tombstone. Now it's just going in the ground. And the little teddy bear. I wonder how old that is. I highly doubt it's from the 1800s. I don't think it would have lasted. And I can't see that good enough.
Marcellus E. Chapman died July 20th, 1906. Ellen, his wife, died May 11th, 1906.
It looks like it used to have something on the front of it, unless that's what they're just using to hold that back together, huh?
It's just screws to hold the face on. So you can see exactly.
I like this fence right here. I like these little fence posts. I feel like they used to put a lot more detail into graves and cemeteries from a long time ago, and today we don't do that as much. The tree is completely growing in. It's probably been dug out from a squirrel. The tree is growing through.
It's excited. That is for sure a grave. It has the old metal markers.
W.A.B. Richardson, 1852 to 1933, born in Hartland, Connecticut. And that's a newer tombstone, it looks like. I know it's old, but I'm wondering if they put it more recent, because I think that was the tombstone before. And I can't read that one, it's all gone. I looked at it on the other side of it. Just like that one is, it's gone. It's really sad when all the stuff wears off of things, and when you go try to look it up, you can't actually find information on it because there's no more records for it. Oh,
He was in the army. No idea how old he was.
no, that just says he died April 25th, 1935. There's a lot of April deaths in this cemetery. What happened in April?
Oh,
What is April?
like the month of that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these people seem like they died in April, and I'm wondering why. What happened?
Or March.
I know there was a lot of sicknesses that went around. Hannah Farnham Miller, November 21st, 1844 to March 24th, 1941. Man, almost 100 years old. Carl Cuff, March 31st, 1885 to August 22nd, 1942. Clara Cuff Perezzo, April 25th, 1883 to March 4th, 1950. Oh, it's kind of weird. There's a lot of Marches and Aprils. These are either births or deaths.
What if that big cross is a...
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's a grave.
Yeah. I think we did, just not in the middle.
Oh, Brian. That's what I'm talking about. These ones right here. Died December 13th, 1895. Age 44 years. That person died in a whole different month than everybody else. James Scobie died February 11th, 1888, aged 59 years. Native of Ireland. And I don't know if I can read any of this. This is so faded out. This is one of those things where you do the grave markings, where you put the paper over
etching.
it, and you do the rubs so you can see what it said. Maybe we'll try doing that. Let us know if you guys would be interested in that, because it's something that I think would be kind of cool to do, so you could read the stuff that you're not actually capable of reading.
It is called etching, right? Or is it called rubs?
It's rubber etching. I'd have to look it up and see exactly what it's called, but you can even get a certain thing to clean the gravestones with. That won't
Do you think
hurt it.
those stones fit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now when I put a headstone next to.
They're probably graves. Just like this right here. That's M. McG.
I'm assuming that's related to this.
Yeah, that other little one over there was probably related to that one because it's the same initials too.
Oh, that says mother.
In loving remembrance of Mary McGurrick, native of Mead, CO, Ireland. I'm going to have to see what that CO means because this also says that too, and I'm not familiar with all the areas in Ireland. Died April 15th, 1903, aged 77 years, 5 months, 5 days. Mother. And then it has writing right here, but I can't read it either. Yeah, I can't read it. Some of it's too faded. And this one, I can't read the name. Not at the top up there.
Yeah, this one's pretty.
Died January 16th, 1875, aged 51 years, 7 months. Native of CO, Kildare, Ireland. Sleeping now in the cold grave. Wild tempests may over the... It either says roll or knoll maybe. But they'll harm not our dear one. Safely resting on the beautiful home of the soul. On that beautiful home of the soul.
This is a small cemetery though.
It is very small. Alright, let's come over and look at that cross, and then I think that's almost all there is out here. There's an old building down here that we're going to try to check out in a little bit to see if that's some of the mining buildings before it burned. I'm not entirely sure where everything was. Let's see if this cross is good.
It doesn't have anything written on it.
No. This is pretty much all that's left. The fire has burned down almost everything that was here. I mean, there was even something way up on the top of that mountain right there because it's got a thing, but nothing there. All of this was where the museum was, I think. I thought another place we saw earlier was, but it isn't. So this is what the courthouse looked like.
That's it right there, isn't it? Oh, maybe it was this right here then. Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot.
Oh, this is pretty crazy. Look at all the burned stuff up here. Horrible what fire can do. Oh, it's melted glass.
Oh, that's cool.
That's crazy looking.
Yeah, part of it.
Watch out for this roof.
That's a sharpening wheel.
Oh, that's crazy.
It went to that device.
Oh, for sharpening stuff.
Here's the seat.
You're standing on the old sign.
There's the piece it was connected to. Right here. You didn't see these. Look at that. Geological surveys.
Look, that glass is melted to it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I just saw the piece of glass right out there. Some geologist and explorer I am. I'm just passing up stuff. That's crazy.
It's just a whole bunch.
It's just nuts how this glass melted like that. It just puddled down onto it.
Yeah.
Just crazy. The destruction. Oh, look, that grew through the tree.
It's pretty sick.
Look at these old historic benches, guys. You didn't see it a little while ago, but I got some kind of evil plant stuck in my foot and it went right inside my shoe that was like a cactus. I don't know what it was. So if you guys come out here, watch out for it. It hurts real bad. Whoa, look at this tree. Wow. It's so thin feeling. It's just crazy. Poor tree.
Gutted it.
Do not sit or slide on table. Thank you. I was going to go over there right now and slide right down that table. It looks like it's safe to do so. Not. I don't know who was going to try to slide down that. Would you guys try to slide down those? It makes you wonder when you see warnings like this, who in the world tried to do that? Please do not sit on the fence or railing. Who was doing that too? This don't even look like something to sit on. It just is funny sometimes, the warnings they feel like they need to give people. And it makes you wonder why. Look at that massive tree stump. They clearly had something built around it, but the tree burned and now it's gone.
I wonder if that's what that was.
Probably. There's probably a huge tree in that too. There were probably some kind of special or important tree. Look, see, there's mullein. That stuff right there, Cowboy's toilet paper. It's called mullein. It only gives seeds out, what was it, twice a year?
Once every 2 years.
Yep. And this was this old schoolhouse maybe? Please pack out your own trash. Thank you. Well, I didn't bring any trash, so. 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. Oh, that's not weird, like somebody was walking up behind us. Are we allowed to go in it? Oh, look at this bug.
It's a leaf.
Hi, leaf bug. It's closed, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You just found out that your cell phone doesn't work down here in the valley. So, go to the top of Hooper Hill, 4.1 miles to the north. Or top of Tommy's Hill. So if you guys are here, and you know where Hooper Hill or Tommy's Hill is, I know we're going to have to go in here at some point. They even have the blinds closed so you can't look through them. Look at the old trash can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stage robbery. What in the world? Oh, look, there's another little old pot.
Oh, they're doorknobs.
Oh, look at these old doorknobs. I love these kind of doorknobs. I wish our house had these. The last stagecoach robbery in Kern County occurred near here on August 28, 1896. They got $1,700 in gold and coin from the Wells Fargo strongbox. Yeah, there was a Wells Fargo here. I forgot about that. There was a Wells Fargo here. That's kind of nuts thinking there was a...
Look at all the canlets to stop the woodpeckers.
Yeah, because they just like to eat right through stuff. Which is crazy. Animals will eat through the wood and go through it too. Havilah School. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. A little school bell up top.
Mm.
The
Amen.
problem isn't guns, it's hearts without God and homes without discipline. Yes.
No on 50.
This is crazy. The little outhouse.
Oh, it's got an old look. It's an old mining car.
I do. It's got the rocks in it. It even has the little, the tracks.
That's an old rock crusher.
That's pretty cool. We're gonna look at this, and then we're gonna go over here and check out this. I can't read what it says. It says something on the side of it, but I can't tell what it says. All right, let's come across here. We realized that this had to be the museum when we started seeing all these signs right here.
But it says
Grand Hotel, a barber shop. some of these with the wheels still in it as their gate. Oh, there's fences up all right here. I don't think we can actually get down there.
No.
Well, crap. We're just gonna zoom in then and show you. I thought we could actually get down there. But they don't want you to go down there.
There was a building right here.
Yeah. This had to have been where the museum was with all this other stuff. There's a whole lot of equipment down here. There's piles of stuff over here in this corner. There's a bunch of stuff over here. But if you guys want to help fix this area up, you can make donations. All the signs had information, so I'll try to maybe pull some of that out and put it where you guys can find it easy. Hear the water? There's a river down there. You can barely see it.
I can see it right here.
It's filthy looking.
That was trash.
And you know, a lot of this is garbage that people just came out here and left. This is just sad though. And all this used to be people's stuff and it's just all gone now. There's dog food water. That's full of clothes. You see all the burned bricks. Oh, it's an old burned bag of bread. A jack. Yeah, but it's just crazy. We stopped here at Lake Isabella to show the ruins that used to be houses in an entire town. This was old Kernville, and they decided that they were just going to go ahead and flood the town and move the town up the road. They even had movies that they filmed here when it used to be a town, old westerns. But now they moved, when they did it, they moved some of the buildings to New Kernville and Wofford Heights.
That's what I'm doing.
Usually the lake is completely covering this. And then those rocks make you want to twist your ankle. I mean, it doesn't make me want to twist my ankle, but you might twist your ankle. Man, it's just crazy thinking there was houses and buildings, and this was an entire town, and they just went, well, we need to put a lake there. Sorry, town, you gotta move. I mean, Three Rivers. The lake's covering an entire town that was there.
Yeah, but it got washed away in a flood in the 50s.
Oh, that's a seashell.
Somebody's steps.
Better watch out for the monster under the stairs.
It's hard to believe this was probably somebody's back door.
I don't know, it's just weird thinking this was a house or something. It's just crazy. Crazy the way we build stuff and then just tear it up. Just decide it ain't good enough. I mean, look how nice the stone still looks and it sits underwater all the time. It is really hard to look at this and think there's a lake here usually. Because there's a whole... Alright, it's gonna be squishy. I'm just cutting through right here.
Cockaburs.
Oh, I take bad paths, don't I? Stop letting me choose the way. I always pick badly. Yeah, here's
I don't know what that was.
part of something.
A bridge?
Maybe, because here's a... It looks like the stone came all the way out. Maybe a street or driveway even. Watch out for all the rebar.
Ah, no tetanus there.
Oh, nice curvature. I mean, I bet this was really awesome when it was new. You can look at the pictures of it online from what it used to look like back in the day. I'll post some links. It's pretty awesome. I don't know why they just decided they needed to do this. Just crazy.
Bet I know where the road was.
It says there's pieces of mining equipment and things out here that you'll see stick up out of the ground. Because apparently they just pretty much flooded it and left everything here. What a waste.
Right here. This is the road.
That's right here. Yeah, because you see the lake way down there.
Yeah.
That's part of a tree.
Proceed with caution.
Oh yeah, I can hear water slapping up against my boot when I'm walking. And it's real squishy, but somebody walked through here with a dog, or an animal went through here.
Yeah, but a 30-pound animal ain't the same as a human being's weight.
You think it might be that squishy?
Well, it can get sinky really fast, and you won't know it until you're in it.
I know, it looks crazy. All these trees are usually under a lake. Nice little groves of trees. Somehow I feel like if you were swimming, it'd be really creepy to go into those and get stuck in them, and they would be terrifying.
You can't when it's got water.
I'm not a real swimmer, and I'm afraid of water like that anyway.
I have to walk slower than you.
All the sand around those trees where it pits in around them. Yeah, this has to be the road. That's why it says growing weird moss on it, huh? It's an ancient Corona bottle.
I don't know the science behind it. I just know that whenever areas that have roads flood,
Can relic.
the road never seems to grow the same as what's next to it. Like maybe the water just doesn't run off.
Whoever it was drove right there and stopped. They probably backed out when they realized how squishy it was. Well, it actually looks like they tried to come this way too and they stopped. Ooh, it's real hot and muggy right here. You can feel the water in the air.
Yeah. It's misery mixed with beauty.
It's like a swamp. It's the bayou, but it ain't as pretty. Figure 8. Where they were doing truck dancing. It's just weird thinking there's a forest under here. What is this? This is like a clump of rocks that are cemented together. That's not normal rock.
No, it could be from one of the houses that was here.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if there's stuff maybe up in this where you can't see. And there's so many trees because maybe they had trees planted. And that's why there's so many of them right here.
Look, there's the blacktop.
Yep, you can see it.
This could give you a seriously creepy vibe.
Yeah, what's all this weird, nasty stuff right here? Well, yeah, this is kind of crazy. Think about how many people's actually died in this lake, who's died on this ground, and you're just walking where people have died and drowned.
Well, isn't this the original area of the Whiskey Flats?
one of them. And look, here's some bones. And isn't that bone? No? I don't know what this stuff is I keep seeing. What is this weird moss, nasty white stuff on the ground?
Well, there it is in the trees.
I don't know what it is. It looks gross. Somebody just cut wood right here.
Yep. Professionally done. Look at that. Here's another road.
This is nuts. And it is. It blows my mind looking at it. I'm like, oh, it's underwater most of the time. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. And if we do find anything, we'll go ahead and add that to this video. But if not, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.